Ho ho ho! A very warm welcome to the Ingress Insights podcast from me, Santa Claus. You're listening to a festive episode of the Ingress Insights podcast, all about the Niantic Spatial game where you make triangles. Ingress, I can see you've all made the nice list this year. Agents, I'll be filling enlightened and resistant stockings with very rare link amps, media capsules, and maybe even fit rep rewards if you're lucky, agents. Ho ho ho! Over to my pal PkmnTrainerJ with the latest on Ingress.
Additional intel available.
Hello agents and welcome to episode 122 of the Ingress Insights podcast. In this week's episode, we're going over the plus beta bits that are still going on, as well as the various updates we've had for various Ingress events, and then looking at what's coming in December. Then I'm going to finish off talking about a few little bits about Recon, as well as some tools that are quite handy, and how to spot a few things regarding imports. Before I get into that, I know it's been a little while since I've done an update on my progress in Ingress, so I thought I'd do that firstly. So I'm on 4,809,620 AP. Obviously need 16 million to get to level 16. I'm on my second recursion, so I don't think I'm going to hit that before the end of the year, which is not a problem. It's what I was aiming for, but I'm not fussed if I don't get there. And I've got various badges that I'm working on as well. There's nothing in particular aiming for at the moment, apart from obviously getting a higher badge on Seer now that's come back. I've got that at Platinum. I don't think I'll get to Onyx. That's 5,000 up from 500 or 546. So a long way to go on that one. But I don't think there's any other particular ones I'm working on. If you're working on particular medals, let me know. I'd like to see everyone's progress on Ingress, how they're doing, whether you're getting near to another recursion, whether you're not fussed about recursing at all. It's always good to know where our fellow agents are. Being out of the way, I'm now moving into the plus beta build-up battles. I know I normally have little breaks between the segments on here. I'm not going to do that this episode, just to try it out and see if people prefer it. We do still have the plus beta build battles running until the 1st of December, 5 PM UTC, so there's still some time if you're listening to this podcast on the day it releases to get out and deploy some battle beacons. And just a reminder, they range from getting 3 plus beta tokens category 1 all the way up to category 6 for getting 33 plus beta tokens. However, some agents have noted they're getting a lot more tokens than that for getting the higher category battles, so there may not be a limit on what you can get on there. It is important for the 2,000 season points that are going to be distributed between the factions on there, and seeing who takes what, because they're not particularly close on the plus beta anomaly series points, but there are still a lot of points up for grabs, so it could still go either way. Additionally, as part of the plus beta build-up battles, there are the plus beta builder kits in the store for 30,800 CMU. So that gives you 8 very rare portal shields, 40 level 8 resonators, 40 level 7 resonators, 80 level 6 resonators, 80 level 5 resonators, 80 level 4 resonators, again for 30,800 CMU. There's also a plus beta attacker bundle in store, which is 360 level XMP bursters and 30 level 8 ultra strikes, again 30,800 CMU for that. And there's a pack of 8 very rare battle beacons you can purchase if you've got over 40 million AP for, again, 30,800 CMU. And there's some little small packs on there, so these are 10,800 CMU each. So the plus beta mini builder bundle is 2 very rare portal shields, 15 level 8 resonators, 15 level 7 resonators, 30 level 6 resonators, 30 level 5 resonators, and 30 level 4 resonators. And then the mini attacker one, again 10,800 CMU, is 120 XMP bursts at level 8 and 10 level 8 ultra strikes. As well as all those, there's also the Jahan badges that have gone live in the store now. So there's the one in the archives. These are all 30,800 CMU, but the one in the archives is the 2019 medal, which it gives you the Jahan 2019 medal and 5 very rare portal shields. The Jahan Core 2025 bundle, which you need to have Core for, gets you in the blue and light blue two-faced thing. It's one of those, obviously, the medal, and then 5 Aegis shields. Then the final Jahan medal is the yellow and pink double-faced medal kind of face we've seen before, and that gets you the medal and 5 very rare portal shields. Obviously, up to you whether you think those are worth getting. There's still the Acolyte 2025 and Acolyte 2025 core bundles available in the store, but those are available until the end of the year, I believe, 31st December, 5 p.m. UTC. So if you're and ahhing over them and want to get them later on, maybe after you've got Christmas money in, things like that, then you can look at the store after that. That's about all there is for Plus Beta news for this week, because after the build-up battles, we're moving to the Shard Storms on the 13th and 14th of December. So I'll get on to the regular Ingress news now. First of all, in general Ingress news, the Year 13 Voyeur badges should have all rolled out now. So you should have that on your profile. You may not have seen a pop-up for it, but it should be there near the top of your profile after all the anomaly badges if you have any of those. I know I did run through the store previously, but there was another item in the store that wasn't linked to the Plus Beta. It is linked to Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So if you go onto your store in the app, you'll see a BF/CM loadout, which claims to be 82% off at 10,000 CMU. It proclaims it's the ultimate Cyber Weekend haul, which is 120 level 8 XMP bursters, 25 level 8 Ultra Strikes, 50 level 8 Resonators, 25 very rare Portal Shields, and 10 Hypercubes. Again, it says 82% off getting all those. Whether you think it's worth it or not is up to you. You can purchase it multiple times, so there's no limit. If you've got loads of CMU, you could stock up on there yourself, but it's part of Ingress's Black Friday deal for that, and obviously Cyber Monday. Black Friday seems to just go on forever now. I'm sure I've had adverts for it for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Speaking of Black Friday and obviously getting into Christmas, I know I've got the festive intro at the start of the episode. I've got Christmas decorations up and stuff like that. So I want to get into the December events in Ingress next. Obviously, we have the Plus Beta Builder Battles final day on the 1st of December until 5 p.m. UTC that day. That's then followed on the 6th of December by First Saturday, and you can check Fev Games to see if there's any in your local area that you can go to and attend in person there. Even if you don't attend in person, you still get double AP from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time, so it's still worth playing on First Saturday, even if you're not going to an event and not taking up that medal, just for the extra AP. The 13th and 14th of December is the Plus Beta Shard Storm. Again, as part of the builder battles, there'll be location decided from that. So as those finish and we get location from Niantic, I'll cover that in more detail. The 14th of December brings us second Sunday, so that's from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. local time. And it's just completing one of the second Sunday campaigns on there to increase your second Sunday medal by 1 count. Whether you do that with scans, missions, or however else you want to do it on there. And then the final thing we've got for the year on the official bit on here, there are 2 other things that are coming up that I'll get into shortly. But the 19th of December, 5 p.m. UTC to the 5th of January, 5 p.m. UTC is New Year 2026, hashtag Ingress 2026. All we've got at the minute for that is stay prepared for new directives. I expect a campaign, extra AP, things like that, maybe free things throughout the December Christmas week, because we've had that in the past for Ingress. I will get into the other December events that I mentioned on there that weren't in the blog originally. So on the 24th of November, the Ingress team posted a Global Op Redux post. They said, agents, XM members, and now you can too. Introducing Global Op Redux, a curated collection of 5 in-game campaigns revisiting the global ops that shaped the investigation from 2024 Q1 through 2025 Q1. Whether you're away, disconnect from XM, or simply seek to relive the thrill, the Redux is your chance to step back into these moments and earn what you may have left behind. Each campaign faithfully recreates the original global op it represents, echoing the same challenges, tactics, and memories. Within each campaign, agents will have access to a set of assignments that could earn the bronze and silver tier of the associated global op medal. For elite recurse agents who previously earned the silver tier, completing the silver assignment in Redux will upgrade their medal with recursion wings, a mark of true operational mastery. Agents who have not yet undergone recursion will still be able to secure this distinction if they achieve silver in both the global original op and its Redux counterpart. The recursion wings will be applied automatically the moment they recurse. So we have 5 campaigns here to go through. So the first one is the Plus Alpha Global Op, which you'll remember from previous. The price for that one is free, so there's nothing to pay for that one. Everyone will be able to participate in the Plus Alpha Global Op Redux. Then they do start to increase in price on there. So the Erase Memories Global Op Redux will cost 2,000 CMU to participate in. The Shared Memories Global Op Redux will cost 4,000 CMU to participate in. The Buried Memories Global Lock Redux will be 7,000 CMU. And then finally, Cryptic Memories is the most expensive furthest back, being 15,000 CMU. The event duration, so the Plus Alpha Global Lock Redux will be available to claim from December 1st, 5 p.m. UTC to February 9th, 2026, 5 p.m. UTC. And agents will have the same period to complete the campaign. So make sure you claim it as early as you can, log on December 1st, 5 p.m. UTC and pick it up. Don't be an agent logging on at February 9th, 2026, 4:30 p.m. UTC and trying to complete it. The 4 Memories Global Op Redux will still be available for purchase to December 1st, 5 p.m. UTC to February 2nd, 2026, 5 p.m. UTC, with completion deadline at February 9th, 2026, 5 p.m. UTC. So that means on December the 1st, 5 p.m. UTC, if you log on, you'll get the Plus Alpha Global Redux for free. That will just start. And then the memory swans will all be purchasable on there. So maybe if you are thinking of participating and trying to get the wings or trying to get silver or just participating in it for the first time, it may be worth just picking them all up. So you're progressing on them all as you do your general everyday Ingress actions. So that would be 28,000 CMU. So still cheaper than buying a badge on there for the character badges and things like that. So maybe it's still worth it to you. It's up to you. There are also important notes here from the team to say this is not faction versus factions. There's no points or anything like that there were last time. Global Redux is a personal collectible experience. Redux does not affect the alignment of past seasonal competitions. Pricing reflects rarity. The further back the global op, the higher the costs. Global Ops Redux is an experiment. Your feedback will shape its future, and you may revisit and expand this offering in future seasons. Step back, relive the challenges, reclaim the medals. The network awaits. And we do have the assignments as well for that, so I'm going to go through these in the order that they've come out in. So the Plus Alpha Redux, that's the free one. The assignments, the first assignment is deploying 40 portal mods, destroying 40 portal mods, completing 5 kinetic capsules. In these, you need to complete 2 out of 3 to proceed. You can complete all 3 if you want. The second assignment there is deploying 44 portal mods, destroying 44 portal mods, and completing 5 kinetic capsules. Assignment 3 to get silver or your silver wings, if you've done that before, is deploy 48 portal mods, destroy 48 portal mods, and complete 5 kinetic capsules. Erase Memories Redux has a few more assignments than that, so again, it's completing 2 out of the 3 to proceed on there. The first one for Erase Memories is recharging 40,000 XM, capturing 20 portals, earning 40 glyph hack points. Then the second one, deploy 40 resonators, destroy 40 resonators, hack 40 portals. Thirdly, deploy 20 mods, create 20 links, destroy 20 links. And the fourth assignment to get you the bronze medal is earning 80 glyph hack points, destroy 20 fields, and create 20 fields. Again, you only need to complete 2 out of the 3 to proceed on there. Assignment 5 is capturing 20,000 MU by making fields, capture 40 portals, and drone hack 10 portals. Assignment 6, deploy 40 mods, recharge 80,000 XM, upload 20 portal scans. Assignment 7 is the same, deploy 40 mods, recharge 80,000 XM, upload 20 portal scans. I'm not sure whether that's correct, but that's what it says at the moment. The assignment 6 and 7 for Erase Memories Redux are the same. Assignment 8 is deploy 60 resonators, destroy 60 resonators, and earn 100 overclock points. If you have a device that can't overclock, obviously you only need to do 2 of these, so you can do your deploy and destroy and then move on. The ninth and final assignment for the Erase Memories Redux is capture 40,000 MU, capture 60 portals, and claim 7 kinetic capsules. If you do that, that'll get you silver, and then again you'll get wings on there if you've got silver previously. Shared Memories Redux has just 2 assignments, so completing assignment 1 will get you a bronze medal, and that is creating 400 links and destroying 200 links. You have to complete both of those to be able to proceed. And then assignment 2 will get you the silver, and then the wings on the silver if you've already got it. And that's creating 2,000 links and destroying 1,000 links. Then Buried Memories similarly only has 2 assignments on here. So first one is destroy 75 links, create 150 links, destroy 35 fields, create 70 fields, and that will get you your bronze badge, and you do have to do all 4 of those to finish that assignment. The second assignment for Buried Memories Redux is destroy 600 links, create 1,200 links, destroy 300 fields, and create 600 fields. And that gets you a silver, again, wings on your silver if you've already got it. Then finally, similarly, the other ones where there's only 2, Cryptic Memories Redux only has 2 as well. So the 2 tasks to complete to get your bronze medal are deploy 600 resonators and destroy 300 resonators. Assignment 2, that'll get you silver or your wings, is deploy 5,500 resonators, destroy 2,500 resonators. So all of these are quite a big ask. That's why I said it maybe makes sense to start them all if you're going to do them, if you're aiming for getting wings on all of them, or aiming to get bronze, silver the first time round if you missed them previously. It is also important to note that they do say Global Op Redux is an experiment. If you really, really hate it, let them know on like Ingress, subreddit, Blue Sky, whatever. Same thing if you really love it, let them know, Blue Sky, Ingress, subreddit, various community groups. They're not going to know if it's working well for people or not working well for people if they don't get any feedback. So let them know how it's going. Then after all that Redux stuff, we have another set of assignments as well. So the Ingress team posted this on the 27th of November, the Ingress Winter Solstice 2025. Agents, as the year draws to a close, the shift in energy patterns brings a unique opportunity for both the Resistance and the Enlightened to reinforce their standing and earn special recognition. We are pleased to announce the Winter Solstice 2025 campaign, designed to reward consistent activity and strategic play during the holiday season. The Winter Solstice 2025 campaign will run for 17 days from Friday, December 5th, 2025 at 6 p.m. UTC until Monday, December 22nd at 6 p.m. UTC. This is a free campaign consisting of 4 sequential assignments. The Bronze Winter Solstice 2025 Dispatch Challenge Medal will be awarded after Assignment 2, and the Silver Medal will be awarded after Assignment 4. For agents wishing to further commemorate their participation, a paired Winter Solstice 2025 medal will be available in the App Store for 10,000 CMU during the event period. The series of Winter Solstice medal art pays homage to the ancient astronomers of Chaco Canyon who created the Sun Dagger. At the Sun Dagger, 2 beams of light precisely bracket the main spiral petroglyph during the winter solstice, marking the shortest day of the year. This astronomical event is part of a complex calendar system used by the ancient Pueblo people to track the movements of the sun and moon for agricultural and ceremonial purposes. To support your efforts throughout the campaign period, the following bonuses will be active. So, portal capture AP increased from 800 to 2000 AP, 2 times power cube output from hacking, guarantees key drop from hacking portals you do not hold a key for. That seems really, really useful. Glyph hack timer increased by 50%, drone cooldown reduced to 15 minutes, and the distance required for the Hypercube kinetic program will be reduced from 8 kilometers to 1 kilometer. So I don't think we've had that before where a single program has been singled out to drop that much. Prepare to strategize, coordinate, and maximize your AP gain. We look forward to seeing contributions to the network. Let the solstice activities commence. Good luck, agents. And we do have the assignments here as well. So for all of these, you just need to complete 4 out of the 5 to proceed to the next assignment. You can complete them all if you want, again, but if you are struggling for a certain one, you just need to complete 4. So the first assignment, you've got to recharge 75,000 XM, drone hack 15 times, hack 25 portals, deploy 100 resonators, and capture 20 portals. Assignment 2, with recharge 150,000 XM, earn 50 glyph hack points, hack 50 portals, deploy 40 mods, and create 35 links. If you do everything in assignment 2 and tick it off on there, that will get you your bronze medal. The third set of assignments is recharge 200,000 XM, drone hack 25 times, hack 75 portals, deploy 225 resonators, and capture 45 portals. The final assignment 4, is recharge 250,000 XM, earn 100 glyph hack points, hack 100 portals, create 60 links, and create 40 fields. And if you complete that by the end of the campaign on Monday, 22nd December, 6 p.m. UTC, that will get your silver winter solstice badge. So by the 5th of December, you could have 6 campaigns running at once. So you get the plus alpha, the winter solstice ones that are free, and then the 4 memories campaigns that you could have running as well for Global Op Redux. So you could have a very, very full dispatch screen. And I figure that we'll also have the New Year with a campaign as well, plus the Ito Yen one that was revealed sort of in the screenshots. So a lot of campaigns going on, but they seem to be working for Niantic Spatial at the moment in getting people out there, getting people playing. That's about it for general Ingress news. So I'll move into some Recon news now as well to wrap things up. Recon/OPR is still only available at the moment as I'm recording on the 29th of November to level 16 in Recurse Agents. It will eventually drop down. I just want to add that in before I start to get into everything else. So previously on Recon, there was a delay in receiving emails for nominations. So you'd submit something through the system and then you get a notification email through the next day, say it's now on the system and it'll now be reviewed. This caused issues where users obviously want to put things on hold, add more things to the description, maybe research things a bit more and edit the details. But at least for edits at the moment, those are syncing straight away. So earlier today and yesterday, I've been getting emails straight away and they go on to Recon right away. I haven't tested with nominations yet because I've not been able to nominate anything. But if you've nominated things and you're seeing the emails come through right away, let me know. That'd be cool to be aware of on there. I know with Wayfarer, there was a set of unofficial tools developed for it you called Wayfarer tools, where you could install certain bits on it to make things easier, such as keyboard reviews and being able to see cool little stats on there. A user called Build, hopefully I've said that correct, let me know if I haven't, Build, sorry, has made a set of tools for OPR/Recon as well, called OPR tools. I'll link to those in the show notes. You can install those on any browser using Tamper Monkey, so it doesn't take too long to do. The only other thing that I want to make agents aware of is when you go to nominate something now on Ingress, you'll see a load of portals with no picture, no description. Those are imports that Pokemon Go decide to put into all the games for power spots, generic business, things like that. So if you see something that is eligible, such as a cafe, and it's on there as a photoless, descriptionless waste spot that says used in other Niantic games, nominate it anyway, because it will still appear on review. It's still, obviously, if it's an eligible item. And the one that's the photoless, descriptionless waste spot won't appear as a duplicate for reviewers. There are some exceptions to this with the Foursquare imports in places like India and Brazil do still pop up, so they would get marked as a duplicate and then not appear in Ingress. That's a whole other complicated thing to go into at a later date. But yeah, just a few little updates there about Recon. I just want to share something that was published on the 20th of November by 8th Wall. On the 20th of November, 8th Wall wrote on their blog, "Thank you for building with us the next chapter of 8th Wall." It said 8th Wall will wind down over the next year with hosted projects remaining active through February 2027. After more than 7 incredible years, we made the difficult decision to wind down the 8th Wall service. Whilst this chapter is closing, we're committed to ensuring the legacy of the technology continues. We're actively exploring options to open source key components of 8th Wall technology and documentation to make them available to the community. Our goal is to make this transition clear and predictable, by preserving ongoing work, supporting exports and opening technology to the next generation of builders. What's happening? Live projects, hosted experience and active campaigns will remain online and fully operational through February 28th, 2027. Nothing will change overnight. Developers will have time to complete campaigns and export their work before the platform surely shuts down. All 8th Wall product services, including 8th Wall Studio, Cloud Editor, and Asset Lab, will shut down in stages. So February 2028, 2026, end of platform access. At this time, developers will no longer be able to create an account, log in, edit, or create projects or export projects or assets. From February 28th, 2026 to February 28th, 2027, existing published/hosted projects continue to function, but users cannot log in or modify their projects. After February 28th, 2027, 8th Wall hosting service will decommission and remaining project data will be deleted in line with our data retention policy. This schedule ensures all existing projects and campaigns will continue running through the full hosting window. Through this time period, we'll also share updates on which components will be made open source and the timelines for their release as these details take shape. Thank you. 8th Wall began with a simple idea that augmented reality should work everywhere for everyone. The idea became real because of you, the developers, the artists, storytellers who built the future one project at a time. We were really incredibly proud of what we created together and deeply grateful for the trust you place in us. Thank you for believing in the vision, pushing the limits of what AR and 3D could be, and for making the last 7 years unforgettable. With immense gratitude and respect, the 8th Wall team. So you may not have heard of 8th Wall, be aware of them. It was another thing that I can't remember whether it was Niantic bought them, it went to Scopely. That might have been shut down if it went to Scopely. But they did run a shared AR/Ingress challenge, and it gave developers an opportunity to learn and develop, connect with each other. And there's various things that got made, such as Guardian Agent, and the call sign for Ingress is Van1331, Drone Attack AR, loads of like cool little Ingress things that agents made, like Connect 4 games, stuff like that. And it was used for other small projects. So I think it was an easy way for developers to do a thing without going through all the Niantic rigmarole, having the whole ARDK, just doing in 8th Wall if it was just web AR stuff. So it's a little while before it closed down, but I just wanted to make agents aware of it. Maybe we've started off some little projects there as a side thing, but you will still be able to do them, and they'll still be around until February 28th, 2027, when 8th Wall will close down. That's all from me for this week, agents. So I'll move in now and get things all wrapped up. That's all from me for this week, agents. Next week we'll be quite into December, so we'll be able to see what's happening with the Plus Beta Shardsom. Hopefully have locations for that. Maybe even getting some details about what the New Year 2026 is happening on there. And we'll decide all of the campaigns that I've mentioned, the Winter Solstice one, the Plus Alpha one, and all the Memories ones. So be able to update you on progress on doing those. There are at least 2 video podcasts coming out in December on Patreon. There may be a couple more depending on what kind of time I get to do stuff. I'm also planning out the week of the festive episodes that I've done before, where some of those are Ingress related, some not so much. So those will be done in the run up to the end of the year, basically. Then finally, just thinking about next year, if you look at all the episodes for this season, they're all marked as season 3. So I had season 1 as the ones I did in 2023 to 2024. Season 2 is reserved for special episodes, such as other interviews that I do on there. So there's only about 8 episodes of season 2. And then this has been season 3, which we're currently on episode 46, I think, for this one. And then I'll mark it as season 4 for 2026 to the end of 2026 on there as I go. Doesn't really mean anything, but if you are using a podcast service that's got seasons on, you just have to see the other drop down option on there where you can select season 4 or all seasons when it comes to 2026. Right, that's all from me, agents. Hope you have a great Sunday. Happy hacking, and see you out there. Thank you, agents, for listening to the latest episode of the Ingress Insights podcast. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can do that in a couple of ways. So the easiest way to support the podcast is via Patreon. So you can find it at patreon.com/Ingress Insights. And there's a free tier, a $1 a month tier, whatever that is in your local currency, and a $5 a month tier. You can check out what benefits those come with on the Patreon. One other thing you can do that's totally free that helps out a lot is rating the podcast on your podcast service of choice. So where you can leave a rating or leave comments, that always helps increase visibility. And then finally, you can follow us on various social media channels. We use most of them, but the best one to follow us on now is Blue Sky. So that's just ingressinsights.bsky.social. Search for Ingress Insights on Blue Sky, you'll find us on there. Finally, sharing the podcast with friends, family, other agents who want to listen and get updates, so it helps out and helps get interviews with various Ingress people or other game related people to then increase visibility more. So anything you can do from those is great. Thanks again for listening, agents. Have a great day.
Intel package transferred.